Malam ini agak sepi ya. That's okay, I guess. Let me just contact the admin first. Anyway, ada pertanyaan tentang ininya? Gak ada ya? Okay, I'm just gonna give you time to think about your answer, and I really want you guys to provide me a very detailed answer. Coba yang mungkin kemarin jawabannya belum terlalu detail, bisa diperdetail lagi, supaya durasi berbicara bisa lebih panjang. Misalnya yang misalnya kemarin cuma 1 menit, mungkin tonight you can try to speak on 3 or 4 minutes probably. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna give you 4 minutes, I guess 4 until 5 minutes. Okay, I think it's already 5 until 6 minutes. Yeah, but before I invite you to speak tadi kayaknya Muhammad angkat tangan, sudah raise hand, but then yeah, I want to give you a brief explanation first. Probably some of you don't know about this. Actually, this is not a new matter. Ini bukan masalah baru sebenarnya when we are talking about um, how the government erased English in Indonesian elementary schools, not in Indonesia, but it's only in the elementary school, in the primary level. I would like to show you an article in which it's really good. Okay, but yeah, maybe some of you are having the interest of reading such kind of article. Okay, ini ya, let me share a bit just to give you some, picture of what we are talking about today. Okay, saya harap semuanya bisa lihat screen-nya sekarang. This is a study from Hairul Azmia. I think he's an Indonesian, and he's talking about examining the issue of abolishing English tuition in primary school in Indonesia. Well, let's just forget about the word tuition because it's related about cost of learning. But now my focus is only on this sentence. The Indonesian government has recently omitted English as compulsory tuition since English has been excluded in the curriculum at the primary level. Jadi bahasa Inggris ini turns out sudah dihapus dari subjek apa ya, wajib gitu ya, compulsory is wajib, dari subjek wajib sehingga dia sekarang dimasukkan ke kegiatan extracurricular in which it is very optional. I mean like students are free to choose whether they want to join the extracurricular or not because that's not obligatory, it's not compulsory. Itu nggak wajib gitu ya as what we did before. Back then kayak mungkin 2019 saya rasa belum deh, but I forgot. Intinya ini baru in the recent few years, ini 2020 berarti ya I expect baru di apply-nya I think 2019 until now ya. Maybe probably around 2019 until 2020 the government implement this. So what I want to know from you is directly to give your comments on this statement. Just what I said before in the chat box. Okay, I hope that's enough to give you, a brief picture of what we're going to talk about. Oke, saya mau panggil Muhammad dulu ya, karena tadi dia duluan, baru nanti saya akan panggil Mar. Bentar. Halo, Muhammad. Muhammad Suparman. Halo? Apa kepencet tadi ya mungkin? Okay, let's just give him, while waiting for him to raise his hand. Oh ya, dia nggak ada. Oke, kita ke Mar dulu ya. Kalau gitu kita skip dulu Muhammad. Mar, hello, are you ready with your answer?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, please.
I'm sorry, Miss. I only have one answer.
Okay, that's fine.
Saya punya acara di sini.
Okay.
Karena ini nggak apa-apa kan, Miss? Ini cuma bisa jawab satu ya.
Oh ya, okay, fine.
Di sini I see two point of view. Disadvantage. One, disadvantage can answer because they are not accustomed to learning English from an early age, and the advantage is that students can learn to focus on the language of their own country. Karena because the capacity or ability of children can be said to be small. Kan kapasitas anak kecil itu kecil, Miss.
Okay,
gitu. Jadi bisa dibilang meskipun kita ngajarin hari ini, mungkin besok bisa dilupain gitu. Yang terpenting bahasa Indonesia bahasa kebangsaan diri kita sendiri difasihin dulu, dan cara membacanya dipinterin dulu, nanti biar apa? Biar ke bahasa Inggrisnya bisa dilanjutin di SMP. Tapi di sisi lain biar apa? Karena bahasa Inggris ini kalau dihafalin kan nggak mungkin ya Miss ya. Tapi kalau
Okay.
dibiasakan itu mungkin kita pasti bisa berbahasa Inggris gitu. Tapi
Okay.
kalau untuk dihafalin rada pusing sih Miss. Soalnya pernah nyoba gitu.
Okay. Okay. That's all?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Mar. Well, let me conclude. Yeah, so you are actually in the middle. Yeah, you say that the advantage is that students can be more focused on their own language, in which it is Indonesian or Bahasa, and the disadvantages is that probably they won't be get used to using English. Mereka nggak akan terbiasa menggunakan English because the early age they didn't get it. But then you said that the memory of a child is small, it tends to be small. Itu debatable. I highly invite you guys to debate on this. Kita bukan menang-menangin siapa, but just to propose your own opinion on this statement. Si Mar bilang bahwa uh, the memory of a child is small. That's why when we teach or when we tell them something today, they will probably forget it in another day, like on the next day probably, or the next 2 days. That's the opinion of Mar. Okay, thank you. That's the very first opinion, and I really want to listen more opinion tonight, guys. So please be ready, be active. Bentar, sebelum ke Reza, tadi Muhammad tuh angkat tangan lagi loh. Beneran deh. Coba. Dia mikrofonnya... Muhammad, I think your microphone is not working. Soalnya nggak muncul logonya. I'm gonna give you time ya.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna call you up. Oh, okay. Now you are connected.
Oh,
Yeah, it's your time. Hello?
here from Zoom automatically.
Would you mind to repeat? Karena
I will.
suaranya tadi hilang-hilang, Muhammad. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, thank you. My network is busy or
Okay.
is bad. Signal is bad. Here.
Okay, that's
So
fine.
I also live in Zoom automatically. So now I want to try to give my opinion.
Okay.
Which is in three option or three opinion of me. For the first one, I don't agree with it. For the first one, what's the reason? How it? I don't know. I don't follow the news, but I don't agree with it. For the first
Okay.
one, English is important. It's very important language for all human in the world,
Okay.
including Indonesia or other country. Because my final research or research paper or in Indonesian di all skripsi. My title description or paper all factor which influence toward English achievement. So I think why I do research, I do it, I do research it because English is very important for student, all of student in Indonesia. For the overseas, English is very extra to know how about the important language of English, like Malaysia, Singapore, and others. But Indonesia is ketinggalan. Live of other country.
Is left
In other
behind.
country. Yeah,
Yeah,
they leave behind.
Okay.
So in my opinion, there is multiple intelligence, like verbal, mechanical, intelligent, numerical, and others, and like bahasa in verbal, or apa, language is in verbal. So if English is of the important subject of in the class or in the school, I think there is no there is no reason for our effort, for our work hard to find student aptitude or talent or interest,
Mhm.
and others. So so it is the first, and the second, uh, uh, all of the students in Indonesia have
Have what? Hello? Oh, I think he lost his signal. Hello, Muhammad, can you hear me? Okay. I think we should stop there, yeah, Muhammad. It's clear enough. It's long enough. So let me just conclude in brief that you say that you actually disagree. He actually disagreed to the statement that of the government that abandoned or banned English as an obligatory subject for elementary school students. Dia kurang setuju dengan itu, and he say that that is new to you, ya. Berita ini baru banget didengar sama Muhammad today, by today. Okay, thank you, Muhammad. Now I'm gonna call Reza. Reza,
Hello, Miss.
hi.
I think this news is like almost 10 years ago,
Okay.
because when I search about this,
Okay.
it's like 2012 or
2012.
something.
Okay,
Yes.
but okay, yeah. Continue.
Ya, pokoknya sebelum Nadiem Makarim
Sebelum
Menteri
Nadiem, ya.
Pendidikannya.
Tapi
Iya.
kayaknya baru digalakan Nadiem, bener nggak? Karena kayak di dalam-dalam tuh masih ada. Sekarang
Yes.
they do really bener-bener di erase, I guess.
For now,
Yep.
there is nggak ada mata pelajaran di SD.
There is no English subject.
Yes, because they use like buku tema apa gitu yang
Thematic book.
yes, yang mata pelajarannya campur-campur.
Yes, right.
Then of course about this topic, I think I will consider it advantage.
Okay.
Because when I search about the news, and they told is yang dihapus itu di first grade and to third grade.
Yeah.
Aja. Tapi kalau Indonesia yang sekarang,
today,
today, I still disadvantage because I think the government use this because it's apa ya, law di negara maju gitu. But
low di negara maju.
Ya, kayak
developing country.
Peraturan.
Okay. The law in a developing country, negara berkembang dong kita.
Iya, bukan.
Maju.
Mereka ngambil dari negara maju.
Okay, developed country.
Yeah.
Terus?
Indonesian facilitas
Facilities.
belum facilities belum semampu itu gitu.
Okay.
It's like kejadian yang kalau Miss tahu tuh soal zonasi.
Okay, I know.
Zonasi sistem in
Sistem
Indonesia.
zonasi sekolah in Indonesia,
Yes.
yeah. They
Yes,
apply that.
It's good. It's good. It's good when all school is same. But for now, ada sekolah yang terlalu bagus, and then ada sekolah yang terlalu jelek gitu. Makanya aku nggak setuju sama zonasi yang sekarang. Tapi kalau misalkan all school is same, then I will absolutely setuju ke itu.
Okay.
It's like and it's same about this. Kalau misalkan sekolahnya itu benar-benar udah sama rata, then I will think this is advantage, because in first grade until third grade, I think you don't need more about exact knowledge, but I think you need like social knowledge about manner or something, because it's very important, and di sini nggak ada gitu.
It's not being taught in school, yeah. Manner is not being taught in school.
Yes. But yes, but yeah, like I said before, for now I will disadvantage until the facilities is the same for our school.
Okay, I see. That's all?
Yes.
Okay, that's really great and very detailed from Reza. Thank you so much. Now, let me conclude. Yeah, I think Reza is somehow I think you somehow accept the statement that was it was long ago actually. But then under several circumstances yang kamu bilang tadi ada several syarat requirements that the government should provide us with blah 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 to be able to implement at the same law as the developed country did. Okay, that's really great, Reza. Thank you. Yeah, now I'm gonna call more students. Oh yeah, by the way, untuk teman-teman yang menyalakan kamera, thank you so much. I do really appreciate you, everyone. Thank you. Setelah Sri Haryati nanti saya akan panggil Indah ya. Indah Muhimmatul. Saya suka banget sama yang nyalain kamera. Saya merasa apa ya? I don't know. I feel happy for that. I feel honored. I feel respected. Thank you. Ini ada Stephanie, Adinda, Sri Haryati, dan kemudian saya akan panggil Indah ya. Soalnya saya belum pernah ngobrol sama Indah nih. Stephanie, it's your time. Hello.
Yes. Hi,
Hi.
Miss.
Hi. Your voice is so cute.
Okay, let me introduce myself. Okay, Miss.
Okay.
My name is Stephanie Priscilla Yunizar, but you can call me Fanny.
Okay.
Okay, so for this topic, I think I'm disagree for the English as subject in elementary school is erased because why? For me, I think first the English lesson is very useful to support learning to higher level study.
To higher level of study.
Yes, Miss. And second, the English lesson it make it easier to communication and expand relationship, because I think English is an international language. And at least third, for the English lesson, the elimination of English from compulsory subject make friend in elementary school unloved or too comfortable in one thing. Jadi kayak membuat teman-teman dari yang di elementary school itu tidak ingin belajar tentang suatu hal lain, suatu hal yang berbeda, tapi hanya terlalu nyaman di suatu hal gitu, Ma'am.
So making them not wanted to get out of their comfort zone to learn what they can ya berarti ya, otomatis.
Yes, Ma'am. Yes.
Okay, then.
Yes, hanya itu, Ma'am. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Thank you, Stephanie. I guess this is your first meeting, yeah? I've never heard your voice before. Anyway, thank you. I hope you can propose more ideas in our next meeting. I hope so. Thank you, Stephanie. And it is about the importance of having the ability of English to communicate as a tool for communication to the others, because again, we are in the era of, we are in 5.0. We're about to jump to 5.0. So I think we need to be prepared for that. Even the fact is that I need to say that English is not a special matter, I guess, now today. Like, it's very compulsory when you're playing games, when you're going to let's say public places, let's say, people usually put or write anything in English. Like misalnya kedai-kedai kopi or cafe, they usually use English. Sudah jarang sekali that they use Indonesian. So that's why I think English is very compulsory. And it's not a special thing anymore, everyone, I guess. So emang harus dimiliki gitu. It's not something like, kalau yang dulu kan kayak English, there are only several people who are able to use English, but now I think it's not a special matter. Okay, before we continue to the other students, I want to give you an example of how to make your speech become, can go with the flow, like terstruktur dengan rapi seperti itu. Give me a time first. Okay. More cost for, wait, yeah, give me a time. Give me a minute. Cost terusnya apa gitu ya? Karena tadi ya, saya dengar adalah there are some of you, not all of you, some of you are still confused on how to arrange your sentences. Sorry. Beberapa dari kalian masih terlihat bingung dalam mengarrange sentence atau idenya sepertinya. Makanya di sini I wanna spill, I wanna spill some tips on how would you be able to arrange your idea clearly. Saya akan share screen lagi seperti biasa. Oke. Terlihat screen-nya? Terlihat ya? Oke, di sini saya mau menampilkan gimana sih caranya when you are given a topic that you've never thought of before. Kalian nggak pernah kepikiran sama topik ini sebelumnya to answer gitu, to refer to. But then you guys are asked to answer the question or to put some commands on the statement. Contoh, ini statementnya adalah uniform should be banned. Kalau yang malam ini kan English that is being banned from elementary school. Tadi di-specify sama Reza. Elementary schoolnya adalah from 1 until the 3rd grade. earlier class of elementary school seperti itu, maka topik itu akan kalian taruh di atas sini. Maka what I highly recommend you is to make this kind of drawing. It's not a drawing actually. We usually call it as mind map. Anyone know? Ada yang pernah dengar? I don't know, maybe kalau mungkin yang udah beberapa meeting sama saya mungkin sudah pernah dengar. This is what we call as mind map. Jadi mind map ini adalah namanya juga mind map ya. Mind adalah pikiran, map adalah peta. Jadi peta pikiran, pola pikiran. Jadi sebelum kita bicara, kita petakan dulu. What are the main ideas? Yang aku mau sampaikan itu apa saja main ideas-nya, kan kayak gitu. Nah, di sini topik utamanya atau statement-nya akan saya letakkan di atas, tidak perlu panjang-panjang, singkat saja, intinya aja. Karena mungkin kalian akan punya limited time to think about your answer. Makanya saya biasa kasih kayak 5 until 6 minutes, because yes, you do have limited time. And how to create or arrange your material in a very limited time, this is the trick. Jadi, tulislah si judulnya di atas sini. Kemudian di bawahnya, I usually ask you guys to provide me at least 3 points or 3 reasons or anything. Yang penting 3. Why? Because researchers agree that 3 are enough. Kalau 1 kekurangan, kalau 2 nanggung, kalau 3 itu cukup. That's enough and tepat lah gitu, proper gitu. Ketika kita menyampaikan sesuatu opini dan itu didukung dengan 3 poin, itu sudah sangat mendukung kayak gitu. Oke, terus di bawahnya saya di sini kebetulan setuju ya. Saya setuju dengan statement ini. Saya mungkin bisa bilang di bawahnya, saya tulis dulu ya, karena ini buat saya sendiri gitu. Ini nggak perlu disetor ke gurunya ya. Maksudnya ini nanti kan kalian bikin sendiri ketika maybe you are in a meeting, disuruh nyampaikan sepatah dua patah kata mungkin, tiba-tiba kaget gitu kan. Nah, this is what you're going to talk about. Jadi misalnya ini adalah topiknya uniform should be banned, terus kalian tulis apakah kalian agree or disagree dulu. Oke, agree misalnya. Dan di bawahnya kalian tulis 3 poin utama. Kenapa kalian agree? Ini disagree, sorry. Kenapa kalian agree? Gitu. Kalau kalian agree, misalnya karena to avoid the difference of social status, kalian tulis di sini. Terus to avoid misalnya the feeling of jealousy, kayak gitu, supaya menghindari perasaan jealous or anything. Kalian bisa put di sini dulu main topiknya. Kalau di sini saya adalah disagree. Saya nggak setuju. Saya kebalik-balik dong ngomongnya. Saya setuju kalau dia di-ban karena dia tidak nyaman digunakan, terus cost-nya juga mahal dan dia membosankan. Itu menurut saya. Berarti benar aja ini tadi ya. Menurut saya adalah tidak nyaman, cost maksudnya ada biaya yang harus dikeluarkan tentunya kalau kita nggak pakai uniform, dan boring, membosankan. Miss, kok ngomong boring sih? Itu kan uniform, nggak boleh dong, nggak sopan. It's polite. Why? Because I'm asking you to tell me about your own answer. So it can be anything. Jadi jawaban di kelas saya tidak ada yang salah. Yang ada adalah cara penyampaian yang salah, misalnya grammarnya, pronunciation-nya, atau apapun. Sisanya, isinya akan selalu saya benarkan. Karena nothing's wrong with someone's opinion. Nggak ada yang salah ya. Oke, terus setelah itu saya selesai dengan main idea saya yang berjumlah 3, main branches-nya ada 3. Branch itu apa ya? Cabang ya. Cabang awal ada 3. Kemudian di bawahnya kalian bisa lihat di sini ada kecil-kecil lagi ya. Poin-poin kecil lagi. Yang dimana si poin-poin kecil ini adalah pendukung dari si main idea. Misalnya uncomfortable. Kenapa saya bilang dia uncomfortable? Apa kriteria yang menggambarkan bahwa uniform itu uncomfortable? Maka saya bilang di sini cannot absorb sweat. Nggak bisa nyerap keringat. Terus apa lagi nanti yang kedua? Terus cost. Kenapa cost? Apa ya? What happened to cost? Yang pertama saya bilang add more cost for parents. Membebankan lebih banyak biaya untuk orang tua. Terus misalnya yang di sini mahal karena harus diganti setiap 3 bulan misalnya. Terus the third one is boring. Kenapa? Karena they're usually in the same color. Habis itu digunakan sudah lama banget bertahun-tahun lalu. Jadi kita mungkin bisa bilang use for decades or use for years lah ya. Jadi membosankan. Tidak ada masalah dengan isinya intinya ya. Yang jadi masalah adalah how you support your ideas. Gitu. Maka ketika ada teman-teman yang hanya mention ini, main points-nya ini yang comfortable, coast, and boring, itu akan sangat singkat penjelasannya. Dan tidak tidak supportive, sehingga saya akan masih bertanya-tanya apa maksudnya dengan uncomfortable. I need more explanation. That's why dari satu topik ini kalian at least bisa ngobrol sekitar bisa ngomong sekitar 3 kali 3 9 sentences. Ya. 9 sentences itu masih minimal karena belum ditambah contoh or anything that you want to add. Oke. Jadi itu akan membuat jawaban kalian kompleks dan isinya daging semua. Isinya semuanya saling mendukung ini mendukung ini, dan seterusnya. Oke, I hope that's clear enough. Sekarang lanjut ya ke Adinda. Adinda Nurfaiza.
Hello, Miss.
Ya, hai.
I think to disagree on a statement because English is world language or international language.
Okay.
And then English must learn science teacher dari kecil gitu.
Oh, must be taught since we are a kid. Harus diajarkan sejak kecil atau apa?
Ya, English learn
Adinda suaranya putus-putus, so sorry. Dinda? Hello? Okay, I think sebenarnya dia terpental ya Dinda ya. Because of the network. Okay, never mind. Nanti kita panggil lagi. Sri Haryati, your time. Hello?
Hello.
Okay, now it's clear.
I disagree with the subject about English subject is in elementary school.
Okay.
I have three reasons. The first, we need the equality, like gender equality. We have to have education equality.
Okay.
In elementary schools, it's like create a habit. Like our parents already teach us how to learn English, and when the kids go continue their education with elementary, and if they didn't get the English learned in the subject, they were confused. Oh, my mom taught good morning, but why I didn't find good morning in school?
Okay.
Yeah. The second one about habit. Why I said that habit? English subject is not only international language, but it's very important. If she or he will grow up after elementary schools and continue to higher education, if from the kids they didn't learn about English, they will feel not confident because they don't know. If they already try from the first, it will be a just habit for them. And the next about confidence. If we went to the public place, we saw our friends talk English with some other friends, and when we don't know how to talk in English,
Response.
okay, in English, we will feel not confident. And like if you want, that we many products that we found
Okay.
with English right, and if you want need the information of the product, like if we want to buy the food or the snack, we have to know the ingredients first. But if we don't understand the English, it makes us we are not confident. And yeah, we have to improve our English. So I'm not disagree about this English subject yes
Okay.
in elementary school. Maybe
Okay.
that's enough.
Okay, well done. Thank you, Sri Haryati. How can I call you? What's your nickname?
Oh, you may call me Sri.
Sri, yeah, okay. Sri, thank you so much. That's very detailed. And I highlight the point of being unable to give responses because they're not get used to it, yeah. Karena it's not being taught at school, so they're not get used to it, then they get low ability in order to respond to their friends or to their parents, in which they usually use English in their daily life. Okay, well, I do really relate to this because when we're in the restaurant now, any kinds of restaurants, Japanese restaurants, like a week ago, I went to a sushi restaurant, a new sushi restaurant in town, and the explanation are all in English. Like misalnya sushi roll ini apa aja isi rollnya, then they will explain it below the menu. So that's, I think, one of the example of what Sri proposed before. Okay, thank you, Sri. Really great. Bella.
Okay, Miss. Okay, I think when the government erased English as subject in elementary school, it's very disadvantage because the first point is for your future and your family. In the future, all aspects will need English for your language, especially for economy, and it affects to all your life and your family in the future. For example, teaching teaching your child an English for their future too.
Okay.
The second point is English can be the bridge for learning other language. If we have or want to learn another language, we can use English to translate that language that we learn, because English is a common language. And the third point is value. For example, if we meet with our modern friends, we should show our value or our prestige to them that we can speak English. Or if you want to order some foods or drinks with English name, it make you choose your food easier. I think that's all, Miss.
Okay, thank you. I do really feel interested to your third point, and it's related to the previous one that was stated by Sri. Kita kan bahwa when we want to order some food or drinks, gak mungkin kita bilang, Mbak, minta coco latte mousse-nya satu ya, kan malu juga ya, Say. Chocolate mousse, pasti kita harus bilang dengan yang, ya at least coklatnya bener lah. Kalau yang belakang-belakangnya nggak apa-apa lah. Misalnya kayak lemonade-nya satu dong, Mbak, gitu kan, kayak, teman-teman yang ngerti itu kayak, lemonade, it should be lemonade. Kan keren tuh, Mbak, lemonade-nya satu ya. But I get one experience ya, when I order a drink. I think it's drink ya. I forgot, it's sweet drink or food gitu. I think let's say it's drink ya. Tapi justru Mbaknya nggak tahu gitu, because I pronounce it in the right way. Let's say it's lemonade ya. So I said like, Mbak, lemonade-nya satu ya. Dia kayak, gimana Mbak? Lemonade-nya satu ya. Dia masih nggak ngeh gitu. And then akhirnya dia bilang, oh lemonade Mbak. And I was like, ya itu Mbak, satu ya. That's one of the experiences that not all of them understand. But then if you can do it good, then yeah, it's gonna be much better. Okay, thank you Bella. Kinan. Buset, namanya juga serem ya. Mengingatkan saya dengan series yang sedang saya tonton. Kinan, hello.
Halo.
Hi. Are you good?
Halo, Miss. Yeah.
How do you feel that you have that name in this era?
Actually.
Do you know that it's happening?
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Actually. uh, many people send DM for me about Kinan. I hope you can go to Cappadocia. Okay, thank you.
A good, it's a good thing, yeah, that they try to
Yeah,
pray for you. Oh my God. Okay. Kinan, thank you. I invite you to speak. Time is yours.
yeah. Pupils in elementary school have an English subject at school that can be happened because the government uh, kick out the subject. I will argue about this statement because I'm fully disadvantageous about the statement. Um, the first one is about um, child's brain. Child's brain more be the great one to memorize and learn something. The second one is English is a global language and almost many countries um many countries they have a mother language but they can talk with English. So the last is about student exchange and or scholarship
Students exchange or what?
or scholarship
A scholarship. Okay.
scholarship.
Mm.
That we know when we want to apply scholarship, the
Huh?
government need let's say IELTS score that can be helped. That can be helped if we can learn earlier in elementary school.
Okay. That's
And
all?
enough. That's all.
Okay, thank you Ninda. Thank you Ninda. Salah. Thank you Kinan. Saya kebaca Ninda. Thank you
Yeah,
Kinan. I do really like your last point. Yeah, I can see that. I don't
yeah,
know, but I guess that you are um maybe you know a lot about English. I think that's my assumption. I guess you're not someone who is new about English. I can see that from the way you explain it with a lot of with some examples, and also you talk about IELTS and stuff, scholarships and blah blah blah. I think you are an old player in English, I guess. I hope I'm right, Kinan. And yeah, I do really agree on the requirements if we want to study or to work abroad. Yeah, we do need IELTS or any other proficiency test, we call it. Jadi kayak TOEFL atau IELTS kita panggil ada English Proficiency Test, tes kemahiran berbahasa Inggris. So, if it can be taught earlier, then it would be very helpful, I believe. And it happened to me too. Like whenever I was taking my TOEFL without taking any courses before. Like I just downloaded several ebooks, free ebooks apparently, free ebooks on Google, and then I tried to do some
yeah.
of the exercises individually. So I wish that also would be possible for all of you guys who are having the same goal of having a TOEFL score. Anyway, thank you, Kinan. That's really inspiring.
Thank you, Miss.
Ternyata Kinan yang di sini bahasa Inggrisnya juga
Yeah,
sejago Kinan yang di layangan putus ya, Zai.
not her.
Okay, thank you. Kinan, nice to know you. Ninda Anindita, it's your time.
Miss,
Hello?
I don't really think this is good, which is, I mean, will bring more disadvantage.
Okay.
Because in this era ya Miss ya,
In this era,
because
yeah, right?
era, in my opinion, I would say that it's a little bit difficult to survive in the future. I mean, when they don't have skills in English,
Mhm, mhm.
because being polyglot and learn some new language are not unnecessary things. And the second is you can talk easily to their friends. And then when they grow up, they will have some new friends from another country, which is good for the relation. And the last is when you learn another language, it, it doesn't mean you don't love your country. It means when you get accomplishment from the other country, you will bring Indonesia and make this and make Indonesian proud of you. Yeah.
Okay, that's all. Yeah, I do really agree to your opinion. To the third one, lagi-lagi the third one ya. Kayaknya first sama third point tuh always highlighted me gitu. This one is that, yeah, I think there are still some of you, I don't want to mention the name. I think there are still some of you at the beginning who told me that it's much better for children to learn or master their own language first. Kayak they should master bahasa first. Meanwhile, Linda has highlighted in a very good way. Dia bilang bahwa mastering a language atau menguasai another language gitu ya, other than our mother tongue, doesn't mean that we don't love our country. Bener banget sih, jujurnya bener banget. Bener banget. This couldn't be more specific ya to what I'm gonna say actually. That it even would trigger this country, I mean our beloved country, to be proud of us, since we have a lot of talents which we can build our country even more. So that's just very great. I think there's nothing to do with loving our country and blah 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 nationalism and blah blah blah. Yeah, there's nothing to do with that, I guess. Okay, very great, Linda. Thank you. That's very insightful. Cakep nih dari Ninda, dia baru saja mengeluarkan isi hati saya ya, one of them. Okay, Nurul. Nurul? Hello?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, hi.
I think it will make harder to the children's adaptation to the middle school,
Okay.
which is it's the main object of ujian nasional. You know, it's like
National exam.
math. Yeah.
Hmm.
Which it's math, science, and English, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's gonna make them hard to start from the beginning on the middle school. You know what I mean, right?
Yep.
And the second one, it will make Indonesians think English is not an important language, since it's not being get studied in the elementary school, which is the basic of pelajaran. Yeah. What I mean is like in elementary, that's the basic of everything, isn't it?
Yep.
So when they skip it, it's people just gonna think like it's not important.
That's
Do you
all?
get what I'm saying? No, and I got the third one.
Okay.
I think it will not make Indonesia being a developed country, since the most main used language in this world is English. So we're not gonna developing. We're just gonna be a developing country, not gonna develop country.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay,
Thank you.
But now, as it's a special matter for Nurul, I highlight the second point of Nurul. It was when she said that by skipping or erasing English in the subject matter means that people will think that it's not that important because the government decide that for us. That's why there must be something wrong, I guess, on this. And the government need to work hard on this to just probably to put the old law to the new one, to the current one. I guess so. Where I'm listening to your point of views, guys. I think most of you disagree. Yeah? Okay, thank you, Nurul. Let's continue. Putri Dewi.
Okay. Hello, Miss.
Hi. Hi. Oh, it's you.
First, I think I'm gonna introduce myself. My name
Okay.
is Putri Dewi,
Okay.
but you can call me Putri.
Okay.
I think this will bring more disadvantage to elementary students because my first reason is same as the first one. This is if you learn English in young age, it can effect on the cerebral development of
Cerebellum.
child.
Apa?
Kayak
Development of cerebellum? Otak
otak,
kanan.
iya,
Okay.
otak anak kecil itu. And if elementary student learn English, they can learn English faster and easier. And also in this global era, such as right now, there are going to be development that will happen in this country. Therefore, learning English is very important to elementary students because the sooner you learn English, it will be better. And also by mastering a language such as English, which is the most common language in the world, it is our main asset to expand our interaction throughout the world. I think that's it. Miss.
Okay, thank you, and send my regards to your glasses. Okay, that's a good shade. Actually, thank you, Putri Dewi. I think this is your first time too, yeah, because you introduced yourself.
Yes.
I do really appreciate the way you give apa namanya examples and explanation, but then the third one, what was your last point in the third one? Would you mind to make it simpler, the third one?
It is main asset to expand our interaction throughout the world by mastering a language.
Okay, so it's more about networking, I guess. Okay, baru
Yes.
kamu yang sebut nih Putri tentang networking. It means that today I think we can learn from a lot of people, not only from those who are coming from Indonesia, but there are a lot of groups in which we can share, we can engage in the conversations with people from various country background, and that's very helpful and common ya today. Kayaknya itu udah umum sekali. Hari ini kalau kita masih stuck dicari yang di Indonesia aja, kayaknya it will never be enough. So we need to develop our networking. Agree? Okay, thank you. Dari Putri, kemudian Nakisha dulu. Nakisha, halo. Halo.
Hello.
Hi.
First of all, I want to introduce myself.
Yes,
I'm Nakisha. I'm 5 or 6. I'm still 12. So what I think about that English disbanded from elementary school, I disagree. Because I think that little kids have to learn more languages, so it can they can have more experience, and if you can learn English, you will have more experience and you can talk to someone that's in other countries.
Okay. Wait. You were in the 12th grade?
No, 6th grade.
6th grade of elementary school. Oh my God. Okay, dear. That's why you're so cute. Okay, continue. Dia masih comel banget, guys. Kelas 6. Kamu dari kota mana, Nakisha?
Aku dari Bandung.
Dari Bandung. Oh, pantas gelis pisan ya. Gila. Oke. Kamu dengan kelas 6. I'm so excited to have you in my class. Okay, continue. Tadi masih satu. To have more experience ya. In mastering new language, and then? One more, Leh. Satu lagi deh.
So,
Buat Nakisha sendiri kenapa penting sih bahasa Inggris buat Nakisha? Why? Why is it important?
because itu kayak apa ya? Aku gak tahu.
Tapi kenapa? Why do you learn English deh? I change the question. Why do you learn English? Kenapa? Karena kamu suka or why?
Because I like learning languages.
You like learning languages. How many languages that you can speak today? Atau yang lagi dipelajarin gitu? Ada berapa? Apa aja?
I want to learn Korea and
Okay.
Mandarin.
And Mandarin. And you are currently learning both of them? Trying to learn. Okay, wow. Whew. Saya gemes banget sama kamu, Nakisha. So today you are learning 3 languages altogether. Mandarin, Korean, and English. Okay. Oh my God. I'm about to give an applause to you. Anyway, thank you Nakisha for sharing. Terima kasih sudah berbagi. Nanti di next meeting, Nakisha boleh datang lebih awal ya. Tadi karena sepertinya terlambat mengirim linknya ya. Buat teman-teman yang di grup, sorry, sebentar saya baca dulu. Dari grup combo 21 dan dari premium 58, I'm so sorry that I invited you late. Karena late 15 menit dan seterusnya itu makanya saya perpanjang ya sampai 8.15 karena tadi ada kesalahan teknis sehingga Google Classroom untuk 2 kelas ini tidak muncul, so I cannot share the link, but alhamdulillah sekarang sudah bisa ya, tadi udah di-share lewat grup katanya, that's why you guys are coming late. Okay, anyway, thank you Nakisha, nice to know you. Aduh, comel banget jujur. Oke, itu tadi dari adik kita, Nakisha. And then now, I still have 2 students. Francisca, is your time?
Check.
Yeah.
Can you hear me, Miss?
Yeah, I can. It's clear.
Okay, for the first, I'm sorry, I can still speak English fluently.
No, that's fine.
Okay, for the first, I'm disagree about that news because for me, learning must be start as soon as we can because it will be easier if we study since we were young.
Okay.
And the second, English is important. It becomes our second language, like on information, some composition, some news, or there is many things around us that using English. Like Sri said, some menu is using English. And the last, English is useful. I think it will good if in elementary school we learn about basic English and build our interest to English. And after that, in middle school, students can start to speak English. And on high school, they can speak English fluently. And the final, if they want to go to college, it will be used to looking for scholarship, or if they choose to work, it can be a plus point to them. Just for information, Miss, I'm so appreciate the process. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Francisca. That's very serious. Yeah, your last sentence sounds very serious, but that's fine. That's so great. You said that you appreciate the process. I do really agree on how you say about the stages of learning a language, because I graduated from English education, so I know a bit about what are the best ages of learning a language. Since what I learned is that the age of 0 until 5, ya, if I'm not mistaken, sebelum SD itu pokoknya, that's what we call as golden time to make a child itu at least get used to lah, terbiasa dulu sama English, kenal dulu sama English, and then when they're going to the next level, like let's say elementary or junior high school, they would start to speak in English, like sedikit-sedikit ngomong bahasa Inggris, and then SMA or in the work field nanti ketika mereka udah bekerja, they can implement it very well, fluently lah ya, si Francisca bilang. Okay, thank you, Francisca. That's really great.
Yes, please.
Okay. I really like. I do really appreciate your your opinions. That's so great. The last one, Kayla. Hello.
Hello, Miss.
Hi.
Hello, Miss, and hello, my friends. First for all, I want to introduce myself.
Okay.
My name is Kayla Hardini, but you can call me Kai.
Okay, Kai.
In my opinion, I think I disagree that the elimination of English subject in elementary school is more detrimental. The reason is the first, because English is a universal language. It must be taught from elementary school about English so that it can be used from an elementary age. To second, children will also have difficult understanding English in the future because not all parents are able to facilitate their children for tutoring outside of school. And third, maybe they will feel lazy to learn a foreign language because the habit of having to start as early as possible cannot be instant. So that's learning English from an elementary age.
That's all?
No, Miss.
Okay, thank you, Kayla. So one of the most important thing that I want to highlight from Kayla is that she's talking about the children's future. Dia concerned about masa depan si childrennya. Tadi juga ada beberapa yang memikirkan soal children's future ya, bagaimana nanti dia to communicate or to find for scholarship, find for job vacancies and others. Dan the problem is yes, not all parents can afford the cost of English course. Tidak semua parents punya biaya lebih untuk mengkursuskan anak mereka ke tempat kursus. Itu benar sekali because it happened a lot among my friends and I was so sad about that actually. That's why I think because Indonesian ini sudah free school kan ya sekarang without fee kan kayaknya ya. Kalau yang negeri sih I think yes. They would not pay anything except the uniform, beli tentunya uniform. For book, I think the school would provide it. So, but still, yeah, not all of them can afford the cost of English course, in which it's quite, I know, for some people it's quite expensive, I know. And that's why si Kayla mengatakan bahwa it's much important for a school to provide the facilities for them before they regret it in the future. Yeah, I do really agree. Okay, thank you Kayla. That's very insightful dan itu sangat memikirkan masa depan ya si Kayla, sangat futuristic. Dan sebelum I end the meeting, I wanna add something. It's actually a note. Tadi ada beberapa teman yang sepertinya menyalahartikan apa itu disadvantages dan advantages ya. So disadvantages is kekurangan atau kelemahan. Itu sama seperti demerits atau negative sides, itu sama seperti disadvantages. Sementara advantages itu artinya kelebihan. Bisa jadi benefits, bisa jadi positive points or anything. Ada beberapa sinonim yang mengatakan itu. Jadi kalau misalnya kalian mau bilang aku tidak setuju dengan ini, kalian harusnya bilang I'm more into disagree on this statement, atau bukan berarti bilang I'm more disadvantageous. Tadi dia bilang seperti itu, I forget. I'm more disadvantageous on this statement. No, it's different ya with disagree. Bukan berarti depannya sama jadi artinya sama. Jadi atau kalian bisa bilang gini, on this statement, I believe that the advantages outweigh its drawbacks. Saya tulis ya. In this statement, the advantages outweigh Maaf. Outweigh its drawbacks. Nah, ini bisa. In this statement, the advantages outweigh its drawbacks ya. Tipe lagi. Oke. Drawbacks. Artinya, di sini ada lebih banyak kekurangannya itu lebih banyak daripada kelebihannya lebih banyak daripada kekurangannya. Dan sebaliknya, kalau misalnya drawbacks-nya lebih banyak atau kekurangan lebih banyak, maka drawbacks-nya yang ditaruh di depan. In this statement, the drawbacks outweigh its advantages. Seperti itu. I hope that's clear enough, everyone. And thank you so much for attending my class tonight. I'm gonna see you again on our next meeting next week. And good evening. Bye-bye. Have a nice day. Dadah!
Okay, thank